Hey everybody, it's Jennifer from Gen Vibes Only, and welcome to my first installment of Behind the Plans, where I'm going to be taking you guys through my planner in real life. So we're going to be doing all the things: body movement, checking in with our planners, stepping on the scale, getting in all of our nutrients, and going through all of the things. So this is going to be a long vlog, so settle in, get cozy and comfy, and let's see how the first week of December went in my planner. Hello, good morning. It is November 27th, Wednesday. It is 8:08 in the morning. It is the day before Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys are having an amazing Thanksgiving break so far. I had to work this week, but today's our last day, and I was out sick on Monday because I don't know if you can hear the congestion, but I got really sick last weekend. It's not COVID. I tested myself yesterday. Thank God, because I cannot do another round of COVID ever. So anyway, it's Wednesday. We are only working half day, so I'm going to be out of here by 12:30. My boss was like, if anybody wants to stay late, just, put in your PTO. You can work in your classroom and kind of organize. But I was like, no, I don't think anybody's staying. So I'm going to be out of here at 12:30 and getting ready for my Thanksgiving break. My sister is cooking, so we will be going to her house tomorrow, and then we have another Thanksgiving event on Saturday that we are going to. So it's going to be busy. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And I'm just sitting here reading because you guys know I'm trying to I have some reading goals that I'm trying to hit for next year, and I'm giving myself a head start. So I'm reading one of my favorite books ever. It's called Watermelon by Marian Keyes, and this is my favorite book ever. It's fiction. This book was published in, let me see, 1995. Okay. I read this in the early 2000s. So this was before marriage, a child, a divorce, death. I was a baby in my 20s. I didn't know what was going on. I actually thought, when I read the back cover of this book, I thought, oh my gosh, this author is being dramatic. There's no way this kind of thing happens in real life to people, until it happened to me. So, I now have the ability to read this book and look back on certain things and laugh, and I can totally identify with the main character so much more than when I was in my early 20s. So this is my first book of my 12 books for 2025, and I'm giving myself a head start. So I started a few days ago. I'm on page 54. So this is my book for the month, and I might get through it sooner than that. I'm getting ready to go in and get myself ready to start work and just do some last minute stuff in my classroom, and I will check in with you guys later. Another thing that I'm planning to do is set up my planners for December. So expect a December planner reset. So I'm just going to go in and set up all of my planners for the month of December. So I will see you guys later on. So upon walking in my classroom this morning, I had some ants in my library area, and I don't know what was back here, but I ended up like sweeping and cleaning and changing out the rug in my library area. And then I went through my books and kind of wanted to clean out the shelf there. I also put up this bulletin board. It was a really slow day at work. I only had a few students as a lot of people were out of town for Thanksgiving. And then I pulled out some Christmas books to display on the shelf. And here is a look at the library area, nice and neat and cleaned out. And I definitely decluttered a lot of books that were in there. The next thing I worked on in my classroom was taking down this fall tree, and some of my students helped me to create this paper tree. I took this idea from Pinterest, and that is the final product. And I put some tape here because I don't want those ants coming back. So here is a final look at my classroom, and it is time for me to lock up, go home, and enjoy my Thanksgiving. Hey guys, good morning. It is Sunday, December 1st. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I am just finishing up my little Target haul, and I thought I would do a first week in my new planner setup vlog and just kind of show you guys what the week looks like in my planner, but in real time in my real life, if that makes sense. So just left Target, $100 later. It happens to me every time. I did have a gift card for $50, so I only had to spend $50 of my own money, which, like, thank God for that. So I need to just swing by Walmart and pick up a few extra things to get my son and I through the week, and I will check in with you guys in a bit. So one of the things that makes me feel really good at the start of the week is doing my grocery shopping. So I picked up some paper bowls, and then I grabbed some dental floss. I wanted to get some men's deodorant because I feel like when I was pregnant with my son, I needed some extra umph in my deodorant. And now that I'm going through menopause, I feel like my hormones are like off and I'm needing like some extra addition to my deodorant. So I got some allergy medicine, some cotton rounds, some pepperoni, some Halls because I've been getting over a cold. I picked up some sparkling water, eggs, and lots of cheese apparently. I put cheese on my cheese. Picked up some ground turkey, some orange juice with the extra calcium and vitamin D. I got my son some chips, and I love these mini apple pies. This brings me back to my childhood. Totally a nostalgia purchase. Picked up some Capri Suns for my son as well. I got some, I cannot believe it's butter, shrimp, cauliflower, veggies, bananas. I picked up some soup. The weather is perfect for soup. Blackberries, chicken breast, sour cream, lemonade, some Activia, and then I picked up 2 Caesar salads for work. So that completes my grocery haul. Something that I've been wanting to do for a long time was get my planners on my little cart. I have been decluttering a lot of my planners, and I want to just fit everything on to this cart here. So on the top tier of the cart, I have this little basket of, I call it my little toolbox. So it's like everything that I'm going to be using throughout the week. It has the book that I'm reading for the week. It has my Al-Anon books, it has my Bible, and the planner that I'm using is all at the top. So that way, when it's time for me to plan or journal or read or I'm not like looking all over the place for my stuff or getting it off the shelves. And then I wanted to keep my happy planners on this second shelf. It's a little bit of a struggle getting them in there, but they do fit very nicely on there. And I am just trying to condense and declutter. And I'm putting them like disc to how am I saying it? It's like one has disc in the front and the next has the disc in the back, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm struggling here, but I can fit more when I do them that way and kind of, yeah. So, the next planners that I'm going to add on there are my skinny classics. I have a few of these. That one I like totally like completed, and I wrote down a lot of my poetry in there, which will be another video for another day. But I am still holding on to my skinny classics because I'm not ready to let them go just yet. And I have quite a few bigs that I need to figure out what's going to happen with those. But I feel a lot more organized, starting the week off with all my planner supplies like ready to go. So after I finished my cart, I took a little break to have a smoothie, and then I'm going to head to my Al-Anon meeting. All right, guys, so it's about 2:45 and I'm on my way home from my Al-Anon meeting, and it is the first Sunday of the month, so I wanted to start off the first day of the month strong with attending a meeting today. And for those of you guys that don't know what Al-Anon is, you can Google it. It will probably offer a much better explanation of what Al-Anon actually is. They can probably explain it a lot better than me, but it's basically a program, a 12-step program. If you have loved ones that are battling with alcohol addiction, whether it could be a spouse, a child, a parent, a coworker, or, you know, sister, brother, somebody that you love is battling with alcoholism. And so I've been going to the program for about, wow, it's a year and a half actually that I've been in Al-Anon, and it has really benefited my life a lot. And so really grateful for Al-Anon. So my sister is, I think my sister is coming up on 9 years sober, and my nephew is like 2.5 years sober right now. So I'm really grateful for their sobriety, and yeah, continuing to fight the Sunday scaries. I'm gonna go home and have, I guess, a late lunch, because the only thing I had was my smoothie today. So I'm gonna go home, have a late lunch, and finish getting ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna lay out my workout clothes. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the gym in the morning or if I'm going to work out from home, but I'm gonna have my clothes ready to go either way. So yeah, we are trying to have a successful week in my planner, because 2025, we're getting ready. We're laying down the foundation now for 2025. And I'm giving myself a head start for December. So I'm going to focus on the road, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later on. Bye. This is what my cart looks like. It has my planner, my stickers, my Bible, the books that I'm reading, and my planners are in the middle. On the bottom tier, I have my Happy Planner junk journal. So everything is ready for me when I need to film or journal. So it's all ready to go. I just finished filming a video, so I'm going to turn out the lights and I'm going to read for the rest of the evening. I feel confident that I am getting myself on the right foot for the start of the week. So tomorrow's plan is to wake up and get my body movement in. So let's go. Now it's time for me to sit down and have my quiet Bible time first thing in the morning. Getting up in the morning and having my body movement and then my Bible time, it's just like, wow, it makes me feel really good. So as I mentioned before, I've been spending the entire year of 2024 reading through the book of Psalms. So I'm going to continue here in the book of Psalms. And I'm turning to the section of my faith section of my planner, and I am using a horizontal layout for my faith section. And I do highlight in my Bible, I write in my Bible, I take notes in my Bible, and so it's just really nice to know that God is who He is, and He has all of the strength and the power. And sometimes I put so much pressure on myself and I rely on my own humanness to get me through. But it's really nice to know that I can give the heavy lifting to God, and I can do what my body can do and my humanness. But it's nice to know that I can give that over to the Lord because it gets really heavy. So the next part of my planner that I'm going to move to is the wellness section. So I have been I think the week of Thanksgiving, I started to practice OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. I've been doing OMAD on and off since the pandemic. So here was last week. I really didn't know how it was going to go. So I just used this scratch paper, and I have my starting weight on here, and I really want to track my progress so far. So the way that my wellness planner is going to look like, it's going to say like OMAD day 7 or 8. It's going to have my weight, my body weight for the day. It's going to have my meals, my body movement, and then my meals in the middle, and then a little bit of journaling at the bottom. So I'm using the vertical layout here. And so as you can see, I'm writing, gosh, what does that say? It's OMAD day 7. My weight for the day is 218 pounds. I did a 30-minute bike ride that you guys saw in the previous clip. And I'm going to record my meal of the day in the middle. And then, like I said, some journaling at the bottom. So I am sharing on here in this vlog about my body weight, about food, and what I'm eating. And if you are triggered by this type of content, you might want to skip this portion of the video because you can see my weight on the screen. And if that triggers you, please don't watch this portion of the video and you can go ahead and skip ahead. So as I mentioned before, I'm practicing OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. And I know this type of topic might be triggering for people. So again, I'm not a professional. Please consult with your primary care provider before listening to me on the internet. I am just a woman that's in her 40s, going through menopause and trying to feel better. So my starting weight was 224. I'm down to 218 and on day 7. So I'm going to take that as a win. I think that is pretty good to start out. Everybody has a different body, obviously. So there's going to be a lot of differences, and what might work for me may not work for you and vice versa. So thanks. Hey guys, good morning. It is 4:15, December 3rd. headed to the gym. I was rushing a little bit because I was like, if I don't move right now, the chances of me going get slimmer and slimmer. So I'm just cleaning off my glasses here. So good morning. Happy December. We are trying to be consistent this month. And I believe consistency is going to be my word of the year for 2025. There's some things I'm really consistent with and some things I can't get consistent with to save my life. So hello again, workout complete. You guys, I forgot my towel again. So I didn't think I was gonna sweat that much, but apparently the sweat is real. Okay, we're just gonna use the good old sleeve. So I will leave. I think I said I would leave the workout that I did. I did have to make some modifications because this woman is no joke. So I made a few modifications, but I made it through. Exercise ring is closed. I got my phone. Obviously I have my keys because I made it inside the car. Let me make sure that I have both AirPods and we are good to go. So it is now 5:03 and I have a sink full of dishes to wash when I get home. So it is later in the morning and I'm going to start making my meal of the day. So I'm going to make this mini charcuterie board with some pepperoni, some turkey lunch meat, and the cheese cubes that you guys saw in my grocery haul earlier in the video. So I'm gonna have that, and then also a Caesar salad that I picked up on my grocery haul as well. So I'm gonna get that packed up and ready to go. I'm also gonna add in my little apple pie off camera and some napkins, and we are going to get started in my planner. Okay, so we are back in my planner, and the section that we're going to be working in today is my Al-Anon section, and I'm going to be working on step 6 this month, and step 6 is asking your higher power, whatever God that is that you pray to remove all of your defects of character. And this is not a time to get really down on yourself and shame yourself or, make yourself feel really bad. It's just an opportunity to take a good look at yourself and say, hey, I would like to improve my life in this way. I would like to handle this differently, or I would like to respond this way to my loved ones instead of reacting to them in this way. So one of the major things that I want to work on is looking to God for my self-worth and looking to myself for my self-worth. I spent a lot of time in my 20s and 30s looking for other people to tell me what my worth was. And Jennifer, that's in her 40s, is not trying to do that. I am leaving that type of behavior behind me, and I want to feel secure in my own self without needing anybody to tell me that. So that's what I'm going to be working on, and I am using a undated horizontal layout, and I have my book open to step 6, and we are getting through this. I'm making Al-Anon more of a priority, as well as everything else that you've been seeing in this video, my body movement, my time with God, my reading. And this Transformer Franken planner is just like a big life planner. It's like one big productive habit tracker. And I'm trying my best to give myself a really good start for 2025 and give myself a head start for 2025. So, and I really wanted you guys to see what this first week looked like in my planner, because it's one thing to buy all the planners and make all the plans, but if I'm not following that up by any action, nothing is going to happen. So I finished up my journal entry for my reading journal. We are in the reading journal section, which is an undated dashboard. So I wanted to pull out my sticky notes and make some notes on how I want to use this page on the left. So I was on Amazon last night and I was looking up Marian Keyes, which is the author of the book that I'm currently reading, and she has about 4 books, 2 new books and 2 old books that I really want to read for 2025. So I'm just making some notes here on the books that I want to read, some TBR stuff. I am filling up my Amazon cart with books. One of her characters, Anna Walsh, has a part 2 and my mind is blown. I cannot wait to get my hands on this book. So I'm super excited. So I sped up this portion of the video because this video is super chatty and super long, but that's okay. So we are going to move on. I got to get to work, so I will catch up with you guys later. Hello, it is 4:32. I'm leaving work. This is a realistic look at what I look like after working all day. I was just outside with my students and it is freezing cold, and I locked up my classroom and left my scarf in my little cabinet. So I was freezing outside and I did not feel like going upstairs to get my scarf. So we got some water to drink on the way home, and let's get going. Good morning. It is the next day and I'm here for my daily weigh-in. I am down 3 more pounds, so looking good. Gonna keep on going. Today's going to be a rest day, and I'm just going to be having my Bible reading and my prayer time today. So I'm in the faith section of my planner, and today's prayer, again, I'm in the book of Psalms, and I'm just reminding myself how awesome God is. Sorry, there's some planes flying above me. Sorry for the noise. I'm just reminding myself how good it is that I'm praying to the God of the universe and the God who made the sun and the moon and the stars and the seas and the skies. Like, that's who I'm praying to. And it just gives me so much confidence. Not that I expect God to give me everything that I want, because everything is all in His time. But it just gives me confidence that I can depend on God and I can trust Him, and I don't have to do everything in my own strength, knowing that God is God and He's in control and He's the same yesterday and today. So moving right along into my wellness planner. So again, it's going to be the same thing. I'm writing in OMAD day 9. I'm going to record my weight, which you guys saw. So I think it was 215.80. So I'm down 3 pounds. I started at 224, and for some reason my body likes that number, because I was 224 pounds when I went to have my son, okay, almost 12 years ago. And for some reason, over the last, 10, 11 years, my body likes to be at that weight. So, again, like I said, please don't take any of my advice. I am not a doctor. I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do. If seeing weight and talking about body weight triggers you, please click off the video or skip past this part of the video. So I'm seeing some progress, and I am obviously very happy with that, but I'm not so focused on the number on the scale. Right now, I'm really focusing on just building good habits, building consistent habits. And the best part of shedding these few pounds has been the change in how I feel. I feel really good, and that part of this journey is the most important to me. So I'm going to move right along into my reading journal for the day, and I will check in with you guys in a bit. Hello, good morning. It is Thursday, December 5th. So as you guys saw this morning, I woke up, weighed myself, did my workout, and I just arrived at work, and it's 8:10 in the morning. I'm so glad it's Thursday. I'm totally ready for the weekend. It has officially been 1 week throughout this vlog that I've shown you guys sort of how I check in with my planner throughout the week, and kind of seeing all the plans play out in real life. Because it's one thing to get the planner together, make it all pretty, put all the stickers out, put all the plans in there, get the lineup, the setup, the layout, all of that. But if you're not actually doing anything, then all of that planning is in vain. And so this vlog has led me to my word of the year for 2025, which is going to be consistency. I really want to be consistent in 2025, and I really want to prioritize things that are really important to me, like my faith and my mental and physical health. So I want to move into the new year with like purpose, progress, results, momentum, and none of that is going to come to me without being consistent. So it's Thursday. It's been a full week. I started this vlog the day before Thanksgiving last week. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the vlog. I know it's kind of been a long one, but hopefully you guys were able to see like my planning life in action. And I hope you enjoyed this behind the plans vlog, and I will see you guys in the next video. And for all of you who recently subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I am so grateful for all of your views and your sweet comments, and I'm so grateful that you are spending your time with me, because time is something we cannot get back. So I appreciate you taking time out of your already busy days to hang out with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. So this is some extra footage. It is the following Saturday as I'm filming this, so all the natural light is coming in through my blind, so excuse the way everything looks. But I wanted to add some footage of my journal and my catch-all and leave you guys with some last minute stats. Weighing in at 213.50 today, and did a 40-minute walk on the treadmill. And I feel really good about my progress this week. Thanks so much again, guys, for hanging out with me today. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.